and gentlemen, welcome to the RDX Sports Podcast. I'm Simon Head, and on this week's show, we have a special interview with one of the stars of the show this weekend at Brave 100. Brave celebrating their centenary of mixed martial arts events with a huge show for the promotion down there in the Kingdom of Bahrain, where they are based, and fighting for the interim super welterweight title is London-based French welterweight star or super welterweight star Alex the Killa King Lohoré. Me and Alex go back a long way. I used to cover him back on the regional scene many years ago for Ultimate Challenge, UCMMA, and in Bama. He's worked his way through, fought for a Cage Warriors title. He's fought in Octagon MMA. Now he's in Brave Combat Federation, where he's had 3 fights, 3 finishes, and now he's in position to challenge for championship gold in what is the biggest fight in his veteran mixed martial arts career. So just before he flew out to Bahrain, I managed to sit him down for a quick chat and to have a quick catch up with him to find out what his mindset is like as he's about to take on the biggest fight of his career, as he takes on Brave Combat Federation legend and soon to be Hall of Famer Mo Fakhreddine, the middleweight champion for the super welterweight belt, which is 175 pounds. Looking forward to that fight on Friday night, which you can watch live on DAZN. But before then, check out this interview that I did with the Killa King himself, Alex Lohoré. Check it out. All right, joining me is Alex Lohoré, who is set to take on Mohammad Fakhreddine for the interim super welterweight title at Brave 100, which takes place November 7th at Khalifa Sports City in Isa Town in the Kingdom of Bahrain. You'll be able to watch the event live on DAZN next Friday night, as I say, November 7th. Alex, this is a big one for you. You've had big fights before in your MMA career. Where does this one rank for you?
This one is up there at the top, you know. To me, it's, it's legacy, man. It's all my hard work, everything all the sacrifice I've done, all the hard training I've done, and then now we get the reward.
And you fought in lots of different organizations all over the world. You now find yourself in Brave, and from the minute you arrived there, you've been campaigning for a title fight, right? It's been something that's been on your mind since the day you started there. You've got one now. Tell us about how you found out that you were actually going to get the title fight. And then, because it was going to be Luis Cardo first, I think. Now it's against Mo Fakhreddine. Tell us about how that matchup came into being as well.
So, obviously, as you know, my first fight was against Martin Bendel, who was the ex-champion. So I thought that straight away after fighting him, I would get the title. But because the fight was so short, they wanted to see more. So I had to fight it again. And then I thought I was going to get the title shot then. But then there was already a title fight in contention. So it was Luis Cado vs Magomedov. And I had to wait. So I didn't want to wait on the sideline. So I took another fight after that. So after those 3 fights and the 3 finishes, I knew I was going to get a call, but I didn't know when. And obviously we was looking at Luis Cado. But then we got a call to say that Luis Cado was out, injured, and he wouldn't be able to fight again until next year. So we was like, okay, give us something, give us an interim title, give us something, give us a fight. We want to stay active, we want to fight. So we was preparing and just waiting for an opponent's name. And when we saw Fakhreddine, we was like, yeah, that's a good fight. That's a fight we want. He's a well-experienced guy. They call him a legend in the Arab world. So yeah, that's what we wanted. And we were excited for this fight. And knowing that it's coming down from 2 weight class as well, will be great to get the finish on that fight. So then that gives us option. Who knows? Maybe we can go fight him again up in his weight class in the future.
Yeah, and it's a big name opponent for Brave. He's like the poster boy for Brave. He's been there from day one pretty much, and he's as you say, he's a legend. I think they're putting him in the Hall of Fame like a couple of days before, but actually before you actually fight him. So, and it's a huge landmark event, right? You know, this huge show. I think it's their biggest ever show, Brave 100. I mean,
Yeah.
getting the title fight in itself is a big deal. But how much extra is it for you to know that you're going to be playing a starring role in such an important show in Brave Combat Federation history?
Um, yeah, it's a foundation of legacy, you know. Um, it's um, it's something good. It's something that I am grateful for. Thanks to Brave for giving me this opportunity, and yeah, it's uh, it's a great show. It's great to be part of it. It's what I do it for, you know.
And it's been a great run so far, right? 3 fights, 3
Yeah,
wins. Marcin Bandel, obviously the first one. You know,
yeah,
you said that it was almost too quick. You know,
yeah,
but it was such a statement to make when whenever you step into a new promotion, and
yeah.
you fought for many promotions, you want to make a good first impression, right? And you
Exactly
can't make a
that.
much bigger first impression than knocking out the former champion inside a minute.
Exactly that. So we needed to make noise and letting them know that we're not coming here to play. We're coming to take it all. Yeah. So that's what we did, and we was happy with the results.
And your second fight, Jivko Stoimanov, another first round stoppage, and I
Yes.
think that showed them a little bit more, right? They saw the quick fire finish first time round, took a little bit longer second time round, still a first round finish.
Yeah.
What sort of message do you think that sort of sent to the matchmakers at Brave and to the rest of the super welterweight division as well?
Um. You know, it's sending them a message that I didn't come there to play like on the first fight. It's it just showed the level of where I am compared to those guys. Not to downgrade them or you disrespect them. It's just my experience, my fighting abilities, uh, where it needed to be to get the title and to finish the fight.
And the third fight against Mansur Abduzakov, that was a fight. You won the fight with your strikes in the end. It was the strikes that got the finish, but you won the fight really with your ground game. I thought with your grappling, your submission defense, and being
Yeah,
able to work through. Sort of basically took everything that he could throw at you, dealt with it, and then you finished him. So how how important was that to get that win in that way to show that well-roundedness in your game? Rather than just coming in there as this guy from Europe who can finish people, you actually showed them sort of the other facets to your game in that win as well.
yeah, yeah. So that was it. That for me that was huge. You know, that was a big statement. It's something I wanted to do. Show. Obviously, I always say I'm an all-rounder fighter. I like to strike. Muay Thai is my favorite part of the art, but I'm also comfortable in the wrestling department, in the jiu-jitsu department. So yeah, that was a big statement for me that I wanted to make. You know. And we knew that this guy was gonna come and wrestle, and yeah, we prepared ourselves well. As you guys know, I train at GB Top Team with Brad Pickett, Ashley Grimshaw, and yeah, there's loads of other guys in the gym that keeps me on my toes with the wrestling. So yeah,
And you've now got Fakhreddine in Bahrain. He's the promotional poster boy. He's fighting pretty much on home soil, really. He's fought so many of his fights in Bahrain. He's going to have most of, if not all of the fans in his corner, I would imagine, on fight night. But you're kind of used to this, right? You've been this kind of gun for hire, sort of taking on the local heroes and sort of being the antagonist a little bit. I mean, what's that feeling like? I'm sure every fighter would love to walk into an arena and have all the fans in their corner, but for someone who's used to maybe being on the other side of the coin, what's that feeling like?
for me, honestly, I love it, man. Yeah, I love it. it drives me, and yeah, it's I'm used to it now. It just helps me focus. It just helped me train as well, knowing that I'm gonna be in a hostile environment. I strive in a hostile environment, so yeah, it's huge, you know. When the cage shuts, all the crowd and all that stuff, it doesn't mean anything. It's just me versus an opponent, and my skills against his skills. So yeah, it's good also to, you know, silence the crowd, silence the public. But sometimes it's weird because what I do is so, like, sometimes what I do is so crazy or so like beautiful, we'll say, that the it doesn't even go silent. The crowd starts going crazy also. So yeah, I'm a f- I'm a fan favorite. Like my style of fighting is, you know, is enjoyable. It's you know, you want to watch. You know that something's gonna happen. Someone's gonna have to get knocked out. Someone's gonna have to get submitted, and you know that you're gonna see full MMA. You're gonna see. You're not gonna just see striking, or you're not gonna just see grappling. You're gonna see the whole package. You're gonna see the striking, the kicking, the wrestling, the floor work. Yeah. Well, depends if the opponent get lost, you know.
First, it depends on how long the fight goes, right? But
Yeah,
what's that
yeah,
feeling like though when you're in a fight, you've got the majority of the crowd are sort of against you, and
yeah.
then you get that win, and you talk about silencing the crowd. What's that? What does that feel like? I mean, obviously, winning a fight by stoppage must feel pretty incredible, but to silence an arena like that, who maybe have been giving you a load of stick on the way to the cage, and then you've silenced them, what does that feel like? What's that level of satisfaction like?
It's weird. I don't know. It's just, yeah. It feels good. Feels good to show that, okay, you underestimated me, and now what you gotta say, you know. Yeah, it feels good. It shows that. It's also a lesson for me that you shouldn't listen to the noise. The noise doesn't mean anything. They can make as much noise as they want, but reality always win. You know. I know I've put in the work in the cat in training for years. I've been consistent for years. You know, you've been following me for, you know, since my UCMMA. I think you see me from UCMMA, or
Yeah,
yeah,
UCMMA, Bama, yeah.
yeah, Bama. So since then I've been, you know, growing, and obviously always been fighting, always been the outsider. So yeah, it's now I'm used to it. I just want to hear that silent.
And talk to us about Fakhreddine, right? You know, as you mentioned, you come from one of the most respected teams in the UK and one of the biggest and best teams in Europe in GB Top Team. No stone gets left unturned when you're prepping for a fight, right? So
Yeah.
what do you make of Fakhreddine? Obviously, you would have sat down and studied some of his past fights, and you would have seen. I'm sure as you joined Brave, you would have been looking at some of these guys anyway. But what do you make of him as a fighter and his skills and weaknesses, and how he stacks up against you, and what kind of matchup we can expect?
Yeah, so Fahidin is a very experienced fighter. He's a very dangerous fighter standing up. Um, he's well rounded, but he comes to fight, so that's what we like. And yeah, it's well, we've been looking at his fight. There's loads of loopholes in his game that we're gonna exploit on the night. But yeah, I respect him. Yeah, I'm grateful to share the cage with someone like him. He's achieved a lot, and he's been around a long time, just like me. And he's also, you know, in some way kind of motivated me because he's 41 and now he's fighting for a world title. So it shows me that, okay, I still got time. I'm only 35. Obviously, I'm gonna be 36 in December, but yeah, I still got time. I still got at least another 4 years. So let's go. Let's get that work done. Yeah.
And how's prep gone for this one? You know, working has most of that prep been at a GB Top Team, or have you been elsewhere as well? I mean, who have you been working with to sort of get ready for
Yeah,
this?
as always, you know, I obviously GB Top Team is where I do my MMA, but like I said, I'm an all-rounder fighter, so
Mm.
I train all the aspect of the game separately also. So I've been doing a bit more boxing with some guys in boxing booth in next to me. There's loads of professional boxers who go to that gym, like Adelaide, Eubanks, Buatsi comes there sometimes. Who else I've forgotten? Chamberlain. There's a lot of boxers who come and train there, so I've upgraded my striking level now. It's I can't wait for everyone to see the new the new skills.
What do they have you doing during fight week? Is there a media day for the
So,
local media? Do you have
yeah.
a workout session and all that stuff as well, or how does it all work out during the week?
So during the week we arrive there. Obviously they put us in a hotel and stuff, and then obviously they give us access to like a gym, to like sauna and stuff like that. And then we get the media day when we come in, take the pictures, obviously for the tell of the tape and stuff like that. Obviously they pass us all the equipment, check the glove size, and sometimes, well, last time they did the press conference before, and I don't know exactly yet. I didn't receive the timetable, but they get quite a lot done. Last time they had us in Switzerland, they had us going to like the center of the town to do some like face off and stuff. So definitely expect like a face off in somewhere in Bahrain, somewhere known,
in front of a landmark or somewhere.
And that's it really. I'm not sure yet, but I know they will have some good stuff prepared for us to do.
Nice one. There's no one else from your team fighting, is there? It's just you, right? On the card.
Just me,
Right, so it'd be you and who's cornering you for this one?
So for this one, my corner will be Vinny, so my jiu-jitsu coach.
Yeah.
And my new boxing coach, his name is Saleh.
Right.
So, So obviously Brad is not available to come on this fight because he's in Russia doing commentary. So and obviously when I have Vinny, I can't have Ashley because it's just a clash of style. Because Ashley is obviously the floor guy and Vinny is my floor guy. So I did that once. I make that mistake once, and it cost me the fight. You know,
you get two different bits of advice from.
If you watch my fight in Octagon against the Pink Panther, I get him on the floor, and I reverse the situation, the position, and then that's the turning of the fight. You know, if I get him down there, I'm finishing the fight. But then Vinny shot in one thing, and then Ashley sat in another thing, and then I'm there like confused, and then that split of a second gave him the chance to reverse the situation and escape. So that learned my lesson from there. I can't have two jiu-jitsu guys in the corner. You have to have one clear message, like one striking coach, one jiu-jitsu guy, one wrestling guy. So
you win this one, you've got either they'll do the fight with Kado because he's got the other belt at the division, so they'll probably want to unify, right? Or you could move up and fight him at 185.
So that's
you got 175 and then 185.
But me fighting up there will mean no weight cut, so I'm gonna come with full power, man.
I mean that's the dream, right? Being having to train. All you're training for then is the fight. You're not training for the weight cut.
Yeah, exactly.
All your prep is just on the fight then, and it's.
I'll just come in at my normal weight. I'll just focus the whole camp into just training and eating well. I'll maybe go up to like 90 kilos and stay there, and then on fight week drop down to 4 kilo, which would be easy to do.
I mean, even fighting at super welterweight instead of welterweight is great, right? Because they're the only promotion that really does it. I don't understand why it makes the gaps between the weights more consistent. It means it's 10 pounds every. There's that. Otherwise, you've got that huge. You got
That's the
well,
problem. That's why welterweight for me is good, but it's hard, man. The weight cut is hard because I'm natural.
yeah.
I go to like 91 naturally. You know, if I let myself go, if
Mm,
I eat like a lot, I go up to 91 kilos. But then when I'm in a camp, so like now I drop down to like 84. So right now I'm 84, 85 kilos. So
mm,
79, it's like 4 or 5 kilos to lose, which is, not bad. It's doable in a day or two,
yeah.
So it keeps, obviously I keep the energy. It gives me more like cardio, more strength. So yeah, it's a good, it's very good. It's a good weight class for me. I just
Awesome.
wish other promotion did the same as well. But yeah, this title is for me, man. I'm going in there and I'm going destruction mode, man. The training camp has been so good. We just did a fitness test
Yeah.
and yeah, it was very good, man. 27-minute fitness test and I done good. So we're excited. We know that we got the gas tank. Another few other tests coming up, like tomorrow after tomorrow, and then
Yeah.
we can focus on the weight cut. So from Saturday, we're starting to focus on dropping the last 4 or 5 kilos, or maybe I'll drop maybe 3 kilos and then keep the rest for weighing day, and then do the
Mm.
rest like in the sauna and stuff.
In terms of how you think this fight will pan out, if you're sort of talking to the Brave Combat Federation fans who are either going to be streaming this live on the Zone or they're going to be, the lucky ones who are actually going to be there watching it live, what's your main message to them? What can they expect to see from the Killa King this November 7th? It'll be, won't it?
Yes. So expect to see the same, except to see violence at its highest level. Um, First, I want to say thanks to all the fans who's been supporting me from the start of my career. Thanks to the new fans, to the new people coming in, and yeah, expect firework. Expect expect something special. So make sure you tune in and watch this fight. You don't want to miss it.
And have you got a message for Mo Fakhreddine ahead of the fight? I'm sure you're gonna be face to face with him once or twice during the week. But have you got a little pre-fight message for him too?
Yeah, well, respect to him first of all, but this is my weight class, this is my belt, and I'm the Killer King. So you're gonna have to find a way to win, but it's gonna be very difficult because, like I said, it's my weight class, and I'm gonna be victorious on the night.
And to finish it up, then you're going to be victorious on the night. Give us a prediction. How do you see this playing out, and how's the Killer King going to end up
Ooh.
with a belt around his waist and his hand in the air? How's it going to
I
pan
don't
out?
know. I don't know. I don't know really. I'm trying to. I'm seeing so many angles of where I can win the fight and how I can win the fight. But a good stand-up knockout would be great. You know, obviously for the fans. But we just want the victory. We're gonna find a way to get the finish on the fight. As you know, I always go for the finish. If I don't get the finish, I'm not happy. So yeah,
Great stuff. Thanks a lot, mate. Appreciate your time.
nice one.
All right, there you go. Huge thank you to Alex Lohoré for taking the time for a quick sit down and a catch up before jetting out there to the Kingdom of Bahrain for Brave 100. He takes on Mo Fakhreddine for the interim super welterweight championship of the world, £175, and he's taking on the current middleweight champion, the £185 title holder. And from what he's saying, looks like if he wins this one, he might fancy moving up £10, losing the weight cut and having a go at Fakhreddine again for the £185 strap. But business to attend to first on Friday night at Easter Town at the Khalifa Sports Centre, or Khalifa Sports City rather, in Easter Town, Bahrain. Brave 100 streams live on DAZN on Friday. Check it out. We'll have coverage right here on the RDX Sports website, blogs.rdxsports.com. Don't forget to follow us across all the socials at RDX Sports on X, at RDX_sports on Instagram. And you can follow me across all social platforms at Simon Head Sport. Thanks so much for checking out this episode of the IDX Sports Podcast. Enjoy the fights this weekend, and I'll catch up with you again next week.